Surrounded comes back to the Hollywood Improv on January 3rd with special guest Steve Zaragoza. Steve did the show for the first time in Tacoma and fucking rocked it out of my ass. And now you're gonna get to see him by coming to the Hollywood Improv on January 3rd at the Hollywood Improv.
That's right, other guy with a super fucking deep voice. The Surrounded Crowdwork Show, the show you've all come to love, where comedians are so out of their element doing crowd work only in a circle of audience members. Inescapable situation. Danger, Will Robinson.
Uncomfortable, some would say.
Come watch 3 or 4 of your favorite comedians be uncomfortable as fuck to your face at the Hollywood Improv on January 3rd. We have a bunch of other people on the show, but I didn't take my phone out of my pocket in enough time. But also I'll say that's our return to the Hollywood Improv in the new year, only to be followed up by January 7th. We're doing 2 shows each night, the Hollywood Improv Lab. It's a Friday night, awesome date night. Fucking come hang out with your boys. Tickets on MikeFalzone.cat.
And now it's time for the show.
Dynamic banter. I can see we're gonna do it and have some fun. Dynamic banter. Honk and horn and make it good. Dynamic banter. Don't forget the history road. Dynamic banter. Time to shut up. Start the show.
Parson Brown. 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 Who's Parson Brown?
I wanna know this man in the snow. What is his name? Where does he go? Parson Brown. I don't know the man, but I seen him in town. He's got him around. He walks around.
Parson
Parson
Brown.
Brown.
Parson.
Welcome to Dynamic Banter. Today's mystery is, who is Parson Brown? Dude, one of my does this come out after Christmas?
No.
Okay, great.
5 days before.
So my favorite thing about that song, what song is that? That's Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah. He was a
Oh,
man.
Winterland. Walking in a Winter Wonderland.
Oh, that's what it is. Walking in a Winter Wonderland.
I laughed twice during that song every year.
Just in general.
I've laughed twice this year.
You've already laughed twice this year.
I've laughed twice this year.
Because of Parson Brown?
Because of Parson Brown.
Because of Parson Brown.
Whenever people mention Parson Brown,
Do they mention Parson Brown?
I lose it. Yes.
How often do people mention Parson Brown?
Well, in the song, you have to sing about it.
Oh, I guess that. Okay, so you're saying when people sing it.
And then in the second verse, the one that starts off with later on, you know what I'm talking about? Later on, we'll
Conspire
as we sit by the fire or something. When you hear a group of people singing that song,
Later on.
and one starts on the harmony, assuming that somebody else is going to keep going with the regular part, I laugh. So every time somebody comes in with like this is what happens now,
Yeah.
I laugh so hard.
Because they want everyone to be on the same page, but there's
Yeah.
clearly no rehearsals going on.
Yeah, they're just hoping somebody takes the baseline part.
Later on, we'll conspire while we sit by the fire.
Like just in a very casual situation,
Yeah.
you know that harmony is present,
Yeah, later on.
and you want to be the one that like you want everyone to know that you know
that
what the
you
harmony
know
is.
it. You know that song so well, you got the harmony down.
Later on.
Later on, we'll conspire. Oh, you're doing the harmony. Okay.
Yeah. I thought we were just
Alright.
singing in the car like friends.
Later on.
Dude, what a mood killer that is.
I know.
Or like if you're into that, if the whole group is into that, mood boost.
I do love that scene in Step Brothers.
Where they're doing the
They're doing Sweet Child of Mine.
You know, I read a very interesting fact about that.
Oh,
recently.
what?
I forgot what it was.
Oh, fuck. Oh, we should do the ads.
Yeah, but I think.
Okay, we've moved on. All right, we're moving on. There was something. I've got I've got some new things I want to inject into the world.
Okay.
You know, for a time, dude, stacking breaks was a thing that was like in our vocabulary.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And people were talking about stacking breaks.
People are out there talking about stacking breaks.
Everyone's out there talking about stacking breaks. So you know what it's like to kind of like put a thing out there and then people run with it and
Yeah.
it's not cringe or anything like that.
Sure, yeah. It's never cringe to stack a break.
Never cringe to even say good job for stacking breaks.
Yeah, uh-huh.
And so I was hoping to inject some new stuff out into the world. Just not necessarily like new words, but new ways to respond to things.
Yeah, okay.
Because everybody's like, what? Or like, I can't believe it when someone's telling a story that's like crazy.
Yeah.
But I want to add I want to throw in terms we know, but in situations where they are maybe not appropriate.
So this is you listening to a story
Yeah.
and being very like into the story.
Engaged in the story.
You're like active listening.
Yes.
And you want to let the other person know you think what they're saying is
Yeah.
bonkers.
So say something like, You know, and this is what happened because that fucker did this. Okay? Give you something like that. That's what happened because that motherfucker did this, and I can't even fucking believe it.
So let's give him some. And then the barn burned down because Jeremiah left the moonshine by the door.
Is that even legal?
That's your new thing. That's your new thing.
I'm telling you.
Is it illegal?
Yeah.
To leave moonshine by a door?
Is that even legal? Like, someone's like, dude, my fucking friend was being such a fucking bitch the other day, and then he ate the fucking half of my sandwich. I told him not to eat my fucking sandwich. Is that fucking legal?
It is good. It is good.
I think it's good. There's two ways.
I'm gonna get it. I think it.
There's two ways that you could take that. I really like it because I really think it's funny.
Thanks, man.
I think it's funny. I think it really depends on what it's in response to.
Yeah.
Because
so,
if you're just like waiting to say that, if
Yeah.
your friend is like engaged in their story,
yeah, no.
and you're like, I can't wait to fucking say that's what she said.
Right.
It's like the new that's what she said.
No, it can't be that.
Yeah.
But it can have multiple uses in the sense that someone could be like saying the most, like complaining about something or you're like, what are you fucking complaining about?
Yeah.
Like, are you serious? That's what you're fucking complaining about?
Yeah.
You go, is that even legal? Like, as a way to make them feel like shit?
Sure, yeah.
Because they're saying something that's ridiculous?
Yeah.
Oh my God, is that even legal?
Right.
So that's one of them. And then another one, the other one is, so this is the scenario. You're upset that now you have to let me try to make this in the simplest way.
Okay.
So you have to now change something in your life because some person of authority is telling you so.
Okay.
Okay? So
Okay.
maybe you're at your job and your boss is telling you guys, and it's like, but now I have to go home late. You know, now I'm not even gonna go home in time for dinner with my wife.
Okay,
like something
yeah.
like that, you know?
Yeah.
All right, well, give me a scenario.
Okay. Okay. So which guy am I?
You're the guy who has to change something in their life because some authority figure, your boss.
Oh, I'm telling you a story about what my boss said to me.
Yeah, or maybe it's yeah, exactly. And now you have
Okay.
to change your life. It's upsetting. Your boss is making you change something. and you're
Okay,
upset
okay.
about
So then Duneberg comes around the corner.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
And I'm just in my cubicle.
it. Yeah.
And he's like, well, we need these TPS reports done by 6:30. I'm like, 6:30? I'm supposed to leave at 5. I'm going to hit double traffic. Now I got to leave work at 8 o'clock p.m.
Yeah, and this is what's happening because of that asshole? Under whose authority?
There it is.
Dude, that's such a weird, like, I feel like there's an extra rhythm in there.
Or okay, look, the more I think that,
You had me at, and this is what's happening because of that.
okay,
asshole.
well, yeah. Well, so it's only for specific situations, but I think it could work in others too. We just
do you
need-
know the situation it works?
So
in?
okay, so let's say someone comes up to you and they're like, "You can't park there." You go, "Under whose authority?"
Right, and it says like parking enforcement on his car.
Under whose authority?
Yeah, like
And-
you're asking like a surf something about a kid.
Yeah. So someone is like, you know, and the waiter comes over and is like, "Sir, you actually can't share the all you can eat food." Under whose authority? And under whose authority?
Right, and then that person says like, "It's just our policy."
Is that even legal?
Welcome back to the show.
All right. Mike, I have a cat
Okay, talk to me
because
about
I
it.
live with my girlfriend now.
Yeah, and how's your body adjusting to that?
Well, it's so bizarre.
How bizarre!
How
is it?
bizarre? I'll tell you. Every time I look around,
Dude, that's gonna be mine.
oh, dude, and you will not believe it. And I saw a fucking thing. It was green and it went across the sky.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
How bizarre.
Yeah, I know. How bizarre. How bizarre. And under whose authority?
Every time
I look around.
Dude, you could do that and then disappear, and that could be your only shit.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh yeah.
Who was that?
He just came in and he said it was bizarre.
How bizarre.
Oh, who was the guy that said how bizarre? That's a great question.
How bizarre was it?
Who said how bizarre?
Holy moly.
In
In pop culture.
what's that song called? How bizarre?
I think so. That's what I would search on Kazaa to find it.
Who said how bizarre? And is it OMC How Bizarre? It must be.
OMC.
How Bizarre is a song written by and performed by New Zealand musical group OMC.
So it's here bizarre.
I'm surprised no one has asked this. Who said how bizarre?
Here bizarre.
I guess it's just one of the guys in the band.
Dude, that song would not have done as good if that was in the accent.
Hey bizarre.
Here bizarre. Hey
Every
baby.
time I look around,
Every time I ever look around.
have a look. Every time I ever look around.
Every time I ever look around.
Uh,
Hey baby.
were they must have been a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
Oi, baby.
Dude, they all. I would love to know. Like, remember that show, Behind the Music?
Yeah, that was a great show.
You used to be able to be like, these guys were one-hit wonders, and now they do this
Yeah.
for a living now.
Yeah.
And sometimes it was so drastically different
Oh yeah, and sad.
and sad, and sometimes drastically different and nice. Like they have a vineyard or something.
Yeah, that is nice. Like you talking about like Keith Maynard, James Keenan. He has a
don't know.
vineyard.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
then yes,
he totally does.
yeah.
Yeah,
Here bizarre.
that is bizarre, isn't it? But yeah, man, cat. I have a cat.
Yeah.
I have a cat, and it's like, you know, it's my girlfriend's cat, and now it's my cat. Now it's our cat. We're co-parenting this cat,
Yeah, smart.
and this cat's in a whole new ball game. The house is a whole new ball game, and cats are like super territorial.
Oh, you were saying last week that the cat was like skittish and stuff like that.
It's scared of every fucking thing, dude.
Still.
Like
There's ghosts
I
in the
think
house,
that's it.
I know.
And I was asking Haley, I was like, when you like would hang out with your cat alone, would she be like scared as shit about like literally a napkin falling on the ground? And she's like, yeah, that's just how she is.
Oh, okay.
So she's just this fucking terrified.
So she's just being her.
She's just being her. But she's also got the extra layer of, this is all new territory. I got to mark. Piss and shit everywhere.
She pissing and shitting.
No,
in
no,
the
no, no.
house.
But actually, the
She
way
doing period in
dude,
the house.
the way the cats mark their territory,
period in
it could be. It could be. No, 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 not yet, or at all. No, she was fixed.
Crazy how we call that fix.
We did her part. Yeah, we cut her ovaries the fuck out
We fixed her
while
ovaries
she was a
out.
baby. We fixed her vagina out.
We
Tell
fixed
your
it.
kids.
That cat is fixed.
Why does Dinah have a little dish on her head?
'Cause we fixed her.
We fixed her vagina out.
What?
Yeah, she's just scared of like every little thing. And now the way that cats mark their territory is not like the way dogs do. They have this like
They have little flags.
They have little, yeah, and they mark that. Yeah, they just No, they
Little fucking like
with their face on it.
contractors hat.
And a bag full of them, like little flags. Could you see it? Governor? You can't do this shit. Under whose authority? But like they mark their territory. They have like a gland in their cheeks or something.
Oh,
and
and they rub their shit.
yeah, they just rub their cheeks on and it's so cute.
Yeah, uh-huh.
It's cute.
Having
And-
glands in your face is cute.
Come on, that's cute.
Yeah.
And especially when you're a little guy and you're like, oh, I'm gonna rub my cheeks on you, and they're fuzzy and they're cute. And so so she's going around and she'll like kind of do that on the side of a thing, and
Yeah. That's what she's about right now.
but she's like scared as shit of everything. And we had like a repair guy in there, and she was just like gone. I couldn't find her for fucking.
Yeah, does she just hide or does she like
She
attack?
hides.
She hides.
She hides.
Nervous.
And so that's and it's just crazy. I mean, you know, cat people are listening to this going like, "Yep." And I'm just like so used to being a dog guy.
Yeah.
And dogs are like, they're just the exact fucking opposite of each other. They truly are. Like, I know that there's some cat owners that swear their cat acts like a dog or has dog tendencies or something. But for the most part, they're like, if of all the dogs and cats I've met in my life, they're so drastically different from each other.
Yeah.
And so, you know, there's that whole thing of like, you know, dogs and dogs are guys and cats are women, right? Like men and women, like dogs are like cat and cat. Dogs are like cat.
You're thinking birds and bees, I think.
Women are from dog, and men are from
Venus.
cats, Venus. And but
To get more stupider.
but I just want like, you know, like I'm not into this cat shit, Mike.
You don't like cats.
Like I like cats,
but
okay?
you're not into like how nervous it is.
Well, it's like that's not even like because the nervous cat is like a thing totally. But they're like little devious shits.
Yeah,
they're little devils, dude.
Yeah,
They truly are little demons,
They're
and
like
they got
plop.
these sharp fucking fangs and their claws that'll fucking rip your skin right off.
Yeah.
And they fucking use it at the most random fucking times. There's no reason.
Are you nervous around the cat?
Yeah, sometimes.
And then the cat could sense that.
I know, and
And
then it's
become
like,
like, what's this fucking giant dude all nervous around?
and
me?
yeah, and that's the thing. It's like I gotta remember, I'm fucking like this. There's no contest. If it was a battle to the death,
Always remember that you could do smash.
yeah,
At
any
all
kind of
times.
smash, any kind of twist.
You gotta like feel in your body around the cat that you can smash.
I could sit the fuck down on that cat and end it.
Don't look at me like that, cat. I'll sit the fuck down.
I needed to know that I could sit the fuck down and it would be over for that cat.
I needed to know that I know that.
I do.
Looking at
but
that.
that's the thing. Like the same with dogs, you can't fucking communicate with them. But like, there's
Nobody
this.
you could fucking let them know.
Yeah, dogs will like learn
Mm-hmm.
and remember, and cats will learn and remember, but don't give a fuck.
They'll challenge it.
They just don't give a fuck. And
Yeah.
dogs like really care. It feels like.
Yeah.
They care if they fuck up. They got those eyes, like they know they fucked up.
I feel like a dog is like, you'll feed me and you'll let me out. We're in this together. We're part of
Yeah.
it. We're a team.
We're a team.
And cats are like, stop feeding me. I'll find something.
Yeah,
Fuck
I dare you to stop feeding me. I'll eat
Yeah.
you in the middle
I'll
of the
eat
night.
you fast.
I'll eat your skin little by little, and you won't even know
They
it.
eat you fast, dude, after you die
They
out.
do. The
How
face.
fast would your bunnies eat you if you died?
Would the bunnies eat you?
No, the bunnies can't eat me.
They can't
Why?
eat.
They're vegetarian.
What if we made it so?
What if we made you into lettuce?
What if we made you edible and yeah, we made lettuce.
How bizarre.
What if we let's do a special dynamic banter
Where we make Kevin
where
into
we make
lettuce.
a big full size lettuce Kevin and put a shirt and pants on him and then
film
put it in
the-
the bunny room
yeah.
and then put a camera in there
And we do a live
and
stream.
see how long it would take for his buddies to eat him if he was lettuce.
Yeah. Would you still love me if I was lettuce?
That's something to really think about.
Well, that's comforting to know. Even if they were starving, they
That is
wouldn't.
comforting.
Because some animals do the switch if they're starving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like a dog or cat would eat you, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm saying some animals who like are usually
Vegetarian?
yeah.
Like what?
Will you look that up? I think I've heard this before.
Like
I might be wrong.
Like gerbils.
Maybe.
Gerbil would eat its way through.
I'm just
you
saying
at
if
some
you're a
point.
living thing and you're next to a dead thing that you could technically consume, would you be like, but it's not a plant. I could really use a
Well,
plant.
as a
right
human, that's a whole different ball.
now. No, we have like consciousness and like
But you're
all
saying
this
if
other
I was
shit.
an animal?
Just an animal going
Yeah.
on like instincts alone and be like, if I don't eat, I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
And this thing seems pretty dead.
But but aren't those animals like programmed to be like, that's not my food? And would just be like that, not even associated as food, even if they're starving to death.
I think usually,
Yeah.
but it's like what makes this is probably like 7th grade science.
Well, because we got to just
But
think
what
about
makes us like it's like a choice for us.
it is, yeah.
But we ate both because of the need to survive.
Right.
So like, does that kick in for a gerbil or a bunny?
I think it's
Or a
like
duck?
think about the things you see around corpses, like the kind of creatures, animals.
Pants, shit,
Yes, wallet,
wallet.
maybe big bucks,
They eat your wallet.
maybe big bucks.
Like, why didn't he take better care of himself? He had such big bucks.
Yeah, it's saying it probably wouldn't.
It wouldn't do it. It would just die next to you.
But what if you were made out of lettuce? Let's find out. We'll be right back.
And we'll find out.
And we'll be
Tonight
right
at
after this. And at the same time, the hosts want to say it. Those both want to say, and that's one kid that probably won't be going to summer school. And anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. And of course, thank you to Dan, my co-host here.
Happy to be here.
Co-anchor. And we'll see you guys later tonight, probably after the
11.
show. Excuse me.
They're looking at each other as the camera goes
Like,
away.
are you for real? I'm just thinking about those big bucks that
Yeah.
that body could have on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Might have to find. That's whenever I see a dead body, and we see them a lot in LA.
That's true. They're
You
kind
see
of
them
all
on
over
the
the
fucking
place.
freeway, on the side of the road. They're everywhere. People dying every day out here.
Yeah.
You know.
But come
And-
visit, though, for like tourism.
But every time I see a dead body, I'm like, there might be big bucks on that guy.
I don't think so, but
That guy might have big bucks.
it really depends where the body is. Dude, one time I walked into the liquor store with Heather, and some old guy passed the fuck out. And I truly thought it was like during heat wave, like
Oh, shit,
hot as
yeah.
fuck. And I definitely thought I was gonna see a dead body
You're like,
that
this
day.
is a dead guy right in front of me, probably.
Dog. And then we tried to prop him up. He went limp, dead.
Like, that's a dead guy
Like
now.
poop your pants. This
Yeah.
is the beginning of a dead guy. This
Did you
is a
smell
new
the air?
dead
You're
guy.
like, if he's shit, that means he's dead.
Yes. And then the guys who run the liquor store brought out a chair, kind of. They rolled out an office chair that didn't have a back on it.
Oh, God.
And they were like, put the unconscious guy on that.
On the most
like-
uncomfortable thing, leaning him against the wall would be more comfortable.
We making spin art? How about we just turn him on his side so he could breathe?
You
or
plan on
something?
pushing him into the road? You try to get rid of that chair?
What about this lifeless body makes you think he has the core strength
Or
to hold
anybody-
himself up on a backless armchair?
And lift that person onto that.
They were kind of like, just put him on the chair. It'll be fun for him.
Maybe it'll be fun as his last thing he does.
This
A fun
guy
thing.
needs sit this guy down on his newly shit upon ass.
We have to educate
It'll be
people.
fun.
If we can educate people, if we can teach people that if you notice someone's dying and you could make their last moments a little more fun, then maybe it would be it wouldn't be so scary to die.
I love how it was a building filled with like alcohol and like cigarettes,
Yeah.
and he's like, put him on the chair, put him on the spinny chair.
Don't
Like,
give him a shot.
If you're thinking this is the guy's last moment,
Put a cigarette in his mouth and give him a shot of our finest whiskey.
you got to restart his heart, so you have to give him fun.
No, it's got to be like someone is doing the work to save them, like they're doing CPR, but someone else is helping them have fun. Like putting them on a chair without a back and spinning them.
Dude,
or
that's
something.
what a lot of people don't know. That's what a defibrillator does. You rub
fun.
it together to charge it, and it puts fun in
It
it.
makes it
Electronically
fun,
puts
yeah.
fun in
Yeah.
you to get you going. It makes a defibrillator. I don't know if you've ever had one, but when they do it to you, you feel like it's your birthday for like surprise party.
I think if I was in the liquor store situation,
Yeah.
because the backless chair means the guy's gonna lay down flat and his arms and leg. So,
Like a bad sundial.
So maybe the guy starts spinning him while he's like kind of doing CPR, and then he goes like, "You spin me right round."
He's singing to
right round.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah, because that makes it fun. Yeah. But did you wonder if that guy had big bucks on him? Dude, my
Dude,
friends.
he ended up being like a local neighborhood watch guy.
Oh, really? Oh, good. And he was okay.
Old as fuck.
He was okay though. It was just
I
a
think
heat
it was
wave thing.
he went out in a stretcher.
Well,
I
mean,
don't know if he's okay.
Hey, man. Good luck to you out there, brother. It's a tough world. Hey, guys. Welcome to the ad portion of the show. You made it. Woo!
Oh!
Yeah!
Got suits!
Let's talk about Squarespace. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. If you want to start a website, Squarespace is the place to go. That's because it's the easiest place I ever heard of for you to start your own website. You want to sell stuff, showcase your artwork, have a professional place for, your business needs. Maybe you want someone to be like, I might hire this guy, but he ain't got a website. And you want it to look professional and nice. Well, Squarespace is here to help you. You can design a website so simply, so easily. You could do it from your phone. And there's nothing to install or update. And there's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week customer support for any issues you have. And we've mentioned this before, I think. MikeFalzone.com is a Squarespace website, and Mike has built it himself. Mike, tell us about your experience with Squarespace.
That's true. I've used Squarespace for years. They've been really reliable. It's been great to have a hub on the internet that's my own, that doesn't really belong to anyone else. That's kind of like a sturdy, reliable source to send people, whether I want them to check something out or buy tickets or whatever. It's always going to be there, and I love that reliability. Marsha.
And it get better than that, because that's straight from the horse's mouth. And Mike uses this with Squarespace all the time.
Yeah, man.
And so why don't you check it out yourself at squarespace.com, get the free trial, try it out. And when you're like, dang, I need this, go to squarespace.com/banter, and you'll save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain, and you'll be helping out your boys in DB Labs. That's me and Mike and Kevin and everybody else. So make sure to check out squarespace.com/banter when you're ready to launch that site, after going to squarespace.com for the free trial and trying it out. Thank you, Squarespace. Yeah, brother. Guys, when I'm hungry, there aren't many options.
Why not?
Because I live in what I like to call a food desert. And I don't know where to get my food. I'm starving. Where do I go? Well, I can depend on Factor to deliver me them no prep, no mess meals delivered straight to my door. From breakfast to dinner and everything in between, Factor has easy, nutritious options to keep you fueled and feeling your best. Whether you like routine or you want to mix things up a little bit. And Factor has you covered with 35 different delicious meals every week. And over 60 additional convenience options that you can add to your box, like keto cookies, yum yum, pressed juices, sip it up, and smoothies. Yummy, yummy. Don't let shorter days slow you down. Stay energized with America's #1 ready-to-eat meal delivery service, Factor.
Factor.
And I'll tell you what else, guys. Maybe I can read off some of these meals and tell me if this sounds delicious to you. How about guilt-free comfort food like home-style chicken and gravy and loaded mashed potato pork chops?
Oh, that sounds good. Especially if you're someone who's on the go, you got a busy job. You don't really see yourself with a lot of time to sit down, prepare a meal, to know what you're eating throughout the week. Maybe you're on a budge. This is a great thing. You just pop in the microwave and feel like you're at a restaurant.
Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. It's like you're eating the same old thing every day or whatever. Maybe it's pretty bad for you, but it's cheap, whatever. God, why don't you put just a little more time and effort into something so easy like Factor that gives you a delicious, nutritious, well-balanced meal? It's like someone's making you a personalized meal, and it's good for you for once.
Someone's making you a personal pan meal.
Come on, man, and listen, maybe you're like, I don't like meat. That's fine. There's vegan options like sweet potato and chickpea curry, and globally inspired flavors like Peruvian shrimp and red pepper collie grits. My tummy's rumbling. We're gonna have to remove it in post. So stay on your A game with quality ingredients you can trust and quality you can taste in every one of Factor's fresh, never frozen meals. So head to factormeals.com/50banter and use that code 50banter to get 50% off your first box. Plus free shipping. That's code 50banter at factormeals.com/50banter to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping while your subscription is active. Go enjoy your meal.
You're going to like the way you look enjoying your meal.
You're going to love the way you look while you enjoy your meal.
Take a
Okay.
picture of yourself enjoying your meal and send it to us.
Is this the Rocket Money Make Good? Yeah. It is.
So we're not supposed to mention canceling stuff. That's what you're saying.
I'm just going to read exactly what the fuck it says.
Yeah.
The start of a new year is the perfect time to get organized, set goals, and prioritize what matters most. Hey, and maybe for you, a top priority would be financial wellness. Huh? Which feels more important than ever. And thanks to Rocket Money, your goals feel achievable. Because they show you all your subscriptions right in one place. Help you easily cancel ones you forgot you've been paying for. And also pulls together all your spending across all your different accounts. So you can clearly track your spending habits and see where you could cut back. Easy peasy. You sign up for something, you forget about it. Sometimes it happens. Rocket Money's here to help you out and save more money. I'm telling you, Rocket Money helps you. It's a financial app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills so you can grow your savings. And Rocket Money's dashboard gives you a clear view of your expenses across all your accounts. And easily create a personalized budget with custom categories to help keep your spending on track. See your monthly spending trends in each category to know exactly where your money's going. That's a great idea. So, Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all the app's premium features. So cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/banter today. That's rocketmoney.com/banter today. Okay, back to the show. What are you doing? My friend said something that made me laugh this morning, but, you know, it's kind of fucked up because it's like, you heard about this fucking CEO, this healthcare CEO guy that got shot and
I
killed.
just saw something about that.
So
on the news show Twitter that I watched.
it's crazy because like the way that the internet is reacting is like, fuck that guy, that piece of shit.
Yeah.
And it's totally warranted.
Yeah.
Because that guy was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And it's like his particular company, his particular healthcare company that he was the CEO of, had the highest denials of medical insurance claims of any other healthcare company.
Yeah.
And it was like 40% denials. And it's like, think of all of the people that needed cancer treatment
and how many pools everybody in the office has.
You know what I mean? And it's like, that guy made that decision to be like, nope. So my buddy hit me up and he was like, did you ever see that movie Ghost?
Yeah.
Did you see Ghost? There's a moment in the end where the bad guy dies and it's like terrifying.
Yeah.
And I fucking love it. It's such a crazy scene even
And
now.
the Dementors come.
These like shadow demons like come out and he's like, what the fuck? And they grab him and drag him into hell.
Yeah.
My friend was like, do you think that happened to that guy when he was dying?
Whoa.
Anyway. So having a cat is crazy.
Because the cat can see those shadow demons.
See those? They're all over my new place. But anyway, so I'm getting really used to this cat thing, man. And it's like it's, you know, I don't. So like I love all animals. Okay, all right.
Let me test you right now.
Okay.
Iguana.
Oh.
Wait, is that an animal or is that like
Iguana's
a lizard's an
animal,
animal,
yeah.
isn't it?
You go to the zoo and see an iguana, probably.
Were there 2 iguanas on Noah's Ark?
There must have been.
Yeah, it had to be. Obviously.
And rhinos and shit, and they're not like fucking and smashing shit and shitting everywhere.
The Ark was like the Titanic.
who's cleaning up all that animal shit? Noah on his own?
Oh, did Noah have like slaves?
If you think about it, probably, dude.
Oh, Noah.
Anyway.
Oh, Noah. How bizarre.
That's the name of the episode. Oh, Noah. But, I always think about, like, what's the funniest title that one day when we forgot about this episode, then I'll be like, in
It's gonna make us
episode
laugh.
4 or whatever, Noah. Oh, Noah. Pretty good.
Yeah.
But
And
anyway.
then we'll be like, that wasn't a show.
So I love all the animals and I love cats, whatever. I love cats, but
But you don't trust them.
I have a personal requirement if you're going to be like a freeloading fuck in my hard worked home.
And what's that requirement?
And the requirement is a little bit of love, a little bit of sugar, a little appreciation for the keeping them alive. And a little appreciation for the eventuality, the unavoidable eventuality
Of me stuffing you in a shoebox and pushing you into the ocean,
Yeah, but before that,
lighting you on fire.
that is an eventual, unfortunate eventual.
But before
reality.
that happens, going to Golden Corral.
But before that, they're gonna get some kind of like, oh, I ate a grape and now I need the $2,000 surgery.
But how a cat doesn't have what it takes to show up to know about his that you pay for cat
I know,
insurance.
but that's like, and dogs don't either.
You just wanted to be friends because you understand the financial burden.
I just want them to know that there's so much work that goes into maintaining that animal's comfort.
You should have a kid.
No.
I think you should have a kid.
No.
Because then you can teach the kid the responsibility, the financial. You can teach the kid you can give a kid shame like
That's
that.
the thing. Like, if I accidentally had a kid.
Like, I never want to say what you were going to say.
If I accidentally have a kid,
Yeah.
then obviously I have to be like, well, fuck, now I gotta raise this fucking shit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do the best I can to be like, you're gonna end up being an asset to this family because you're gonna have the most comfortable life with fun and ridiculous shit all the time. You're gonna have everything you've ever wanted.
And you can teach it that.
Because I'm a big fucking pushover. And I would be even more so as a fucking parent. I guarantee it. But I would also be like, first of all, you're never gonna use the internet. Newsflash. Like, go to your friend's house and find out there's jack off shit, but you're not having it in my house.
Why can't you just say the same shit to the cat?
I wish they'd understand. I wish they'd understand.
You know what I fucking hate? And I'm getting it a lot. I get so many ads for dirt trash now because of the Christmas season. And those AI necklaces for your dog or your cat so you could talk to them. And it does like the voice of your dog or
no
cat.
fucking way.
Like you strap a Siri to your kid. You strap a
That's
fucking.
as stupid as those fucking buttons we talked about, dude.
I like those a lot.
I know, but it's fine and it's funny.
Yeah.
And you trained your dog to hit the asshole button. Asshole. Very funny.
Yeah.
But you're not fooling me into thinking that these dogs understand the words.
Yeah, and you're injecting like whatever this AI human reasoning is into your cat.
And to an animal.
And the cat's like, don't speak for me. I don't want to go outside right now.
Dude, and cats are like not anything like dogs.
Cats are nonverbal.
They're not, just so you know.
We should be telling more people about this.
Yeah. Dad? No, they're actually nonverbal. Yep, that is why I'm calling. Yep. Can you get the deposit back? Okay, well, I'll pay you. Okay, well, I love you. Okay, bye.
Nick Hamilton, you're on Dynamic Banter.
Dynamic Banter.
I just want to remind you that a cat is nonverbal.
Okay, great.
Is that all right?
Did you know?
I can't remember what you said.
Just now?
I said the cat is not. The animal cat.
And so, Animal Cat is my favorite. That was my favorite
Animal
cartoon
Cat.
as a kid.
Yeah.
Animal Cat. And here's the thing about cats, dude. They're literally apex predators.
Yeah.
They're like.
What does that mean?
They're like.
You're at the top?
They hunt.
Yeah, but we can hunt cats. Doesn't
Right.
that make us the thing?
But they're like hunting, kill, like machines.
yeah.
Like this is what they
Survival
are.
instincts and stuff.
All felines are apex predators. They hunt and it's vicious and horrifying.
I thought Apex was the top of the ship.
It might be, but I know what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Hey, Nick.
Hey, Mike.
You're What is an apex
It's
predator?
Dynamic Banter.
Did you hear what I said?
No?
What is an apex predator?
An apex predator is an animal at the top of a triangle.
Is a cat an apex predator?
To a mouse, maybe.
To a mouse, but like if there's something that can eat the cat.
Yeah, like it's not. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think an apex predator, if we're going to get technical, it has to be at the top of the top of the top.
The top. There's only one apex. Like Mount Everest doesn't have apex predator on it.
So if there was an animal at the top of Everest,
Yeah.
Let me write
it
this
would be an
down.
apex predator.
Divided by 2.
3.
3. Divided by 3.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
I'm gonna put something in my mouth and eat it, and you have to guess what I'm eating.
Hold
Okay.
on. Under whose
And
authority?
there's 3 parts to it, so if you guess 2 of the 3 parts, you win.
There's 3 parts to what you're eating?
Yeah.
Taco.
Don't guess yet.
Okay.
Here I go.
There's 3 parts to what you're eating. Is this like a riddle?
Wait, there's 3 parts initially.
Is it because the doctor is the kid's mom?
You're not listening to the crunching.
Okay, hold on. Do it again.
Oh, well, now I have to. All right.
Kind of crunchy.
Sounds like a salad.
It's not a salad.
But he says.
Steve,
Okay, second part.
Wait, so you said it comes in 3 pieces?
Is it soup?
3 things.
It's 3 things. Is 3 things as one?
3 things as one.
Like the
One
Spice
bite, 3
Girls.
things.
Bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich.
No.
3 things as one.
Well, that's horse shit.
So I think what I'm reading here, my friend, is that cats are apex predators.
Then I'm not. I thought the meaning of that was something else.
It says an apex predator is also known as a top predator or super predator.
A top.
Is a predator at the top of a food chain.
So there's different food chains
So
because
it's-
we don't
yes,
eat cats.
Exactly.
I see.
So so the point I'm trying to make is that, like, you know, felines, they're like murderers.
Yeah.
And it's like that's their DNA is they hunt and they kill.
Yeah.
And they fuck with their dead things. They like fuck with it before they
fuck their
kill it.
dead.
They fuck the dead.
Yeah.
And they fuck with things. And so it's very evil and macabre and fucked up and grim.
Where is a dog on that food chain?
Well, but see, that's the thing, is that dogs were domesticated way before cats.
So like
were
a wolf would be higher than a cat,
Correct.
which would be higher than a dog.
Domesticated dogs are like pack animals or something, which is, you know, they work together in a pack, and they're not necessarily, well, I would say wolves are probably apex predators. So there are, but they've been domesticated for so long that a domesticated dog has lost the like bloodthirsty shit, unless we're talking about specific breeds. But for the most part, cats, felines are all horrifying torture murderers.
Yeah.
Demons.
Yeah.
Demon vampires.
They have evil in them.
They're evil. I mean, they're in, at least from our idea of what evil is. And I think some people would say, like, you know, well, they're just animals and that's how they are and whatever. But you want to bring that into your home?
No.
And the thing is like they're not all like they're not trying to eat you.
Also, there's I guess personality differences.
Certainly, big time. But
Yeah.
but that instinct to like kill and use their claws and bite is like there.
Yeah.
And you kind of have to just be like this, like, are you ready? And at any moment it could be ready to love you or attack the fuck out of you.
And it just sounds like a nice, relaxing experience.
It's just something wonderful to have around you 24 hours a day.
And wouldn't that all take away from the waves just outside of the
No,
window?
not at all. And the best part about it is you never know where the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And so you're like,
So you're on edge all the time in your new
like,
apartment.
but the thing is you do build some sort of symbiosis, if you will. You become familiar. You are part of their territory.
You've been pissed on.
You've been pissed. You've been glanded. And they get used to you, and then they don't like, whatever. But, this cat bit the fuck out of me, like, the second night we were in this new place.
Yeah.
And it was, like, fucking crazy. I was like, that's if that happens all the time, then that cat's going into the sea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because... And
that cat has a one-way trip into the sea.
One-way ticket to Davy Jones' locker. Check it out. Because call me crazy, but if something exists in my world,
It shouldn't bite you.
that is attacking me
Yeah.
and hurting me, then something kind of should be done about that, right?
And that's your survival instinct.
And
kicking
that's
in.
all I'm saying. Like, I don't want to. And so, like, luckily, nothing like that has happened since that. And so I'm easing off on the like, this cat is gonna go.
Yeah.
Good night forever.
Yeah.
And
How does Haley feel about it?
I don't want to kill anything, but if something was attacking you
Yeah.
repeatedly, isn't the response to like defend yourself?
Yeah, yeah. What does she say?
Well, Haley is like, I know. She's like, whatever, man. That's what some cats are like that.
Some cats be like that.
Some cats be like that, and you just have to kind of like, and the thing is like, you just have to let them exist. Yeah. You just have to let them exist, and I can dig it.
Yeah.
I can get down with that, but it's also like, what kind of enjoyment or fulfillment do I get out of seeing a thing in my space that I'm like careful around, and then I don't see it again for another 3 days or something?
And
Like,
it's
what
tricky
enjoyment?
because like your tolerance of that little bag of scissors that wants to hit you all the time is directly related to your love for your girlfriend.
It is.
So you're like, the only reason this thing is still alive right now
Yeah.
and dry
Oh yeah.
is because I love you.
Oh yeah.
And then it becomes like any attack on that thing is, since that's the only fiber of connection, you don't want to fucking knock out
it's
that.
the thinnest little fiber. That's like love, girlfriend,
Yeah.
and cat.
So you would, at one point, you would be like, we're going to have to choose.
Well, I think that like it certainly would. I mean, there's a limit, right? But this is also like a new thing for me. Like, I've known her cat for a minute. Like, anytime I'd go over there, I'd see the cat, and in its own territory, it's like a little less sketchy or ridiculous or like scary, I guess.
So maybe it'll chill out as it gets used to
Right.
the thing.
But we were also in this like kind of small studio. Her apartment was a small studio.
Take a sip.
And thank you. And so you could like see her around, and there wasn't like, where is she, like you could kind of, she wouldn't really be able to hide.
Yeah.
But she seemed more comfortable in a place where she she marked her territory, whatever. And so I think that like we'll do a check-in. Like, history, send in some history roads. Like, I want to know your guys' cat stories. Like, you don't have to sell me on fucking
Has a cat
cats.
ever warmed up to you?
Or how long does it take? And
How long does it take?
what is your experience? I know there's a lot of cat people in our audience.
Is there anything you could say, like, meh, to make the cat like you more?
And also, yeah, give me some tips. Like, Haley's like, give her treats and like play with her. And it's like, isn't that crazy? That's
Stop
like, I have to
flipping her off.
I have to do all this shit. And what is she doing? Just existing.
Yeah.
And it's like a dog would be like, you know, even if it took a while for a dog to get used to you, which sometimes it does,
Yeah.
it would end up being like your best friend.
But that, I get everything you're saying.
Like there's a return on the amount of time you put into making that thing love you and be comfortable with you.
Yes. I think if you're able to at all empathize with the cat's position,
for sure.
I think that there's a way that you could like tweak how you are towards it.
Sure.
To be like, okay, listen.
Yeah.
Every 5 minutes for you is a week and a half.
Yeah.
We're the only people in your life.
Everything's terrifying.
Everything's terrifying.
scared of
You're sitting
everything.
home watching the news.
You're stressed out as fuck all day.
I didn't tell you to do that.
Right.
And your whole world that you've known and loved has been ripped up from you. That was hard for you. I'm sure it's hard for Haley.
Totally.
And there's an adjustment period. And I know it fucking sucks being on edge in your own house.
For sure.
But maybe if you could be like, how long did you spend moving?
Like
how long was the
literally
process?
going from the place to the new place, or like the whole like build up?
The part a cat would understand.
Yeah, that was like a day. Because it was like there was a day in the place where things were being moved around and taken out, and then taken into a car, and then drove into this new dimension.
Yeah, but packing up and stuff that
might have been stressful. Yeah.
So let's say
maybe that was stressful.
Let's
or
say
it could be like I don't know what you're doing.
A 2-person week.
Sure.
A 2-human person week is like 3-4 months of the cat's life. So that cat was in the process of moving for 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
And now is like somewhere different.
I could totally. I mean, yeah, I've nothing but empathy for animals more than humans, honestly, because it's like these things don't have consciousness. They don't understand that we're making these decisions that make it live or die every day, essentially.
We didn't ask it.
There's no consent. It's just like, you're here now, you're mine.
Yeah, and they're like, what the fuck is going on? I'm the apex predator.
But the fucking other side of that is they get a loving home with like care, and you know, you hope that they're not abandoned when they need medical attention and shit like that.
And they don't understand any of that.
They don't understand it either, but you know, I think they understand love and safety.
Yeah.
Eventually, you know, and I think like for sure I like know.
But do you think that thing feels safe around you?
Yeah, for the
feel
most
like
part.
always nervous,
I think
being
so.
like, I'll sit on you.
Yeah, because fucking Haley does a thing and scares the shit out of her.
Yeah.
It's literally like dropped a remote control. Ah! It's like fucking gone.
It's a big noise, dude.
You would not be able to handle rabbits.
Oh man, I know. But rabbits you could cuddle with, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but
And
they
don't
also like,
they won't scratch the fuck out of you.
dude, you could burp and stop a rabbit's heart dead.
Yeah. Well, but I don't want rabbits, you know?
Yeah,
and it's like, my thing is like, if I have to make it work with this cat,
You got to go
Then-
to therapy with it.
then we need to go to therapy together, family therapy. And Haley needs to be there too. It's very important. But the thing is like, I will give it time, obviously, and I know that it will be time. And again, send us in some history roads, give me some advice. You know, don't try to sell me on cats, like I said, because I'm there. I just need it to be, you know, some people have really cuddly, wonderful little cats that love you, and they come to your lap and they roll up and they purr and they don't scratch the fuck out of you or bite the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
And I love that. Congratulations. So I don't need like, my cat's perfect, you know, shit. Or like, you love cats because of this. I'm there, okay? Haley loves the cat, so I love the cat.
How long has Haley had the cat?
Like 2.5 years.
Is Haley like nervous person?
She's
doesn't really
pretty
give
strong.
that
She's
vibe.
pretty strong. Yeah. She can be, but you know, a normal amount.
I don't hang out with her and I'm like, that's a person who's on edge.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She worked on a boat for like years and was like pulling down like ropes and like,
She was
climbing
battening
up
down
and
the
shit.
hatches?
She was battening down the hatches, yeah.
For years?
And so you know, but the thing that I'm worried about is that stuff that she said is normal about her, that even in her comfort was
I
a
thought you were gonna
reality.
be like, I'm just nervous that things that she said will get back to the cat.
We'll get back to the cat. I don't want the cat to find out. But the cat's a little shit. And
You're nervous that why? What's the?
Well, it's just because I obviously will give it time to adjust to a new surrounding. Obviously, it's very clear that it needs time to be comfortable with me around all the time.
Yeah.
And this new place and her, whatever. I obviously understand that, but it's the stuff that Haley said, even in her comfort, was like a thing. Like she's skittish as fuck.
So it's never
she'll
gonna
scratch
get better.
you and bite you sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's like those are the things that are still going to be a factor. It's just things I have to get used to.
Maybe since the cat is not used to living with you, the cat will learn in order to exist around this person, I have to not bite him.
Maybe she'll realize that the real treasure is the friendships that she made along the way.
I've never heard that before. That's beautiful.
Thanks, man. And we'll be right back. Yeah, I love cats. Yeah, I love pussy. The kitty in my lap, she's so sweet and nice. She likes to lick my fingies and she falls asleep. She likes to sleep all day. She likes to be in the sun. My cat is great for everyone. Yeah. Yeah, I love my cat. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I love my cat. It's a time for cats to be in love. And love is a beautiful thing. Everybody to need. The cat in the hat. The cat with the rat. The cat in your lap. The cat in your life. Every cat deserves a time to be a cat and find it. Yeah, I love my cat. Oh yeah, I love my cat. Oh, and this scratchy scratch, snippy sniff, licky lick, I love it. I love my cat. Give me that cat. I love my cat. Yeah, I say I love my cat and break it down. Oh, scratchy scratch, hit the cat, Peter Pat, love my cat. Scratchy scratch, Peter Pat, loving cat, love my cat. Oh, I love my cat. I love my pussycat. I love my cat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Hello?
Hello.
That was a headgum podcast.